Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know as you jumpstart your day. I'm Pauline Verzosa. Senator Bato Dela Rosa seeks to conduct a Senate hearing on the previous administration's drug war. Dela Rosa is the chief architect of the Duterte administration's bloody drug war, and the former Philippine National Police chief said this motu proprio inquiry by his committee is all about checks and balances.
Hindi naman pwede kukontrahin, no? Hindi naman kailangan kukontrahin. Kundi pagkakaroon lang tayo ng checks and balances dahil may nakikita man din siguro si Senator Bungo na portion ng investigation doon na talagang false accusations.
Dela Rosa is aiming to start the probe into the drug war next month. He also expressed confidence that he can get former President Rodrigo Duterte to attend his hearing.
Malaking posibilidad na mag-attend siya kung kami mag-imbita kasi mas komportable siya dito sa Senado kaysa sa lower house.
Meanwhile, the palace expressed support for the reopening of investigation into the drug war killings under the Duterte administration. Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin said this move shows that the Marcos administration places high importance on providing justice and observing the rule of law. The Philippine National Police, or PNP, earlier expressed interest in reopening some unsolved cases linked to the drug war. Despite this, the palace insisted that we will not go back to the International Criminal Court, or ICC. Now, DOJ spokesperson and Assistant Secretary Mico Clavano says the agency will give way to the drug war probe of the House Quad Committee. Here's an excerpt from his interview on The Big Story.
What is the DOJ's role in all of this?
Well, because of the case build-up rule that we now currently have, it's one of the reforms that our administration had put into play. The police would be working side by side with the prosecutors in reopening the cases. So if the PNP decides to reopen cases, there will be coordination and collaboration with prosecutors to help gather evidence. The purpose of this case build-up rule is so that the police officers and law enforcement agents in general are equipped with more legal know-how to be able to sift through evidence to see which can be used, which are admissible in court, so that once the case is finally filed in court, there's an airtight and strong quality case that will be filed. So that would probably be the role of the DOJ, but we are awaiting the endorsement from the PNP.
The case buildup you're talking about is the one that you said that you will start once the House of Representatives submits its committee report. Is that the same, or is it a different case buildup?
Well, it'd be different because I believe the Undersecretary Vasquez mentioned that the cases to be referred by the Quad Committee are those relating to the testimonies of former Colonel Garma, which relates to EJKs in general and the reward system. No? So I believe that it targets a completely different set of individuals. With these cases, the cold cases and the other extrajudicial killings that are going to be reopened are more specific. So I would think that they're different.
All right. I wanted to ask in relation to all of this, because the headline the other day, Asek Lavano, was that the DOJ will wait for the committee report to be submitted. I think that's what you were saying about the referral of cases. A lot of people have been wondering, why not just conduct a motu proprio investigation instead of waiting for the committee report?
Well, that was a conversation that was had in the DOJ, and it was decided that we would give way to a co-equal branch of government to conduct their investigation first. They seem to be getting into, well, a lot of the issues. They seem to be hitting it quite squarely. And we believe to be able to see the bigger picture, to simply wait, no? Because, well, for another reason why we wanted to wait is we might be wasting resources if we were to do a parallel investigation.
Let's now take a quick look at today's other headlines. In the Philippine Star, the COMELEC has released a partial list of aspirants allowed to join the 2025 senatorial race. The list includes detained Pastor Apollo Kibuloy, whose certificate of acceptance and nomination was disowned by his party. And in business world, the Bangko Sentral continued its easing cycle with a 25 basis point rate cut. The Monetary Board trimmed the target reverse repurchase rate on Wednesday, bringing the key rate to 6% from 6.25%. Now, the Office of the Vice President got into another conflict, and this time it's the Department of Social Welfare and Development, or DSWD. Vice President Sara Duterte's team accused DSWD of rejecting the request for aid without explanation. Marian Enriquez with that report.
There's a fight brewing between the Office of the Vice President and the Department of Social Welfare and Development. It started when DSWD Secretary Rex Gatchalian told the Senate Finance panel earlier this week that his department accommodated all referrals and requests for aid from the OVP. But in a statement issued October 15, signed by its Director for Operations Norman Balora, the OVP maintained that this was inaccurate and misleading. It says the DSWD turned down the referrals multiple times and without any clear explanation. One example the OVP said involved a referral from the OVP for individuals whose livelihoods were impacted by the African swine flu. The DSWD reportedly declined the request, citing their inability to conduct mass payouts. But they were able to carry out similar payouts in other regions with the involvement of other politicians. The OVP added that there was also no clear explanation provided by the DSWD to the OVP's referred clients from its satellite offices on the delay or inaction on the requests. Recall that Vice President Sara Duterte herself told senators during the OVP's budget hearing in August that there were several instances when the DSWD has politicized its cash assistance program. In the hearing on Monday, Senators Bongo and Amy Marcos grilled Gatchalian over it. He insisted the DSWD has always welcomed the OVP's referrals for assistance.
Hindi nagagamit ang DSWD sa kahit na anong politika.
Gatchalian also explained that referrals do not mean automatic payouts, as these still go through a verification process to check the identity of beneficiaries. And those who conduct the verification are registered social workers and not officials of the DSWD nor local politicians. Still, Gatchalian says the DSWD is talking to the OVP to clear the issue. For News 5, Marian Enriquez, we are One News.
And in the UAAP, the De La Salle Green Archers nabbed another win against the USC Growling Tigers 94-87. Kevin Kiambao delivered a career-best performance in the game after leading the Green Archers with 29 points. The big man also contributed 9 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal. Before this match, the FEU Tamarao snatched another victory against the NU Bulldogs, 65-58. Joric Bautista came through the clutch as he extended Tamarao's lead against NU with just 9.7 seconds remaining. Mo Konate also contributed 22 points, 13 rebounds, and 2 blocks in FEU's win. Former One Direction singer Liam Payne has passed away at the age of 31. Payne was found dead after falling from his third-floor hotel room balcony in Buenos Aires on Wednesday. Authorities said they were notified of a, quote, aggressive man who could be under the effects of drugs and alcohol. The musician had been open to the media about struggling with addiction and spending time in a rehabilitation facility. Liam Payne rose to global fame as part of the disbanded One Direction alongside Harry Styles, Zayn Malik, Niall Horan, and Louis Tomlinson. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 9 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Pauline Verzosa. We are One News.